Alright guys, it's Miros and it's finally here. EMUI 14 is landed for the selected devices. Let's check what's new. Okay guys, I just installed EMUI 14 beta for my Huawei P60 Pro because I participate in beta program and I finally received that update. If we go in settings and scroll to the bottom and select system and updates, software update, we can see I'm using EMUI 14. Current version is 14.0.0.136 and let's learn more about the changelog. Here is everything which we will receive in that EMUI 14. Of course, this is not everything because this is a very big update. These are just the visual changes, or at least most of them, but we will get a lot more. This you can see it is 6.34 gigabytes, which is a lot. This is very big update. Personally, I was expecting to receive a new version of Android, but this won't happen, or at least for P60 Pro. Let me show you what's the situation with the update, and you can see what's really happened here. My Huawei P60 Pro is using Android 12 and everything is just the same. Let me just go to the screenshot of EMUI 14. You can see here the Android version is again 12. If we go in settings and select home screen and styles, and from here select themes, here we will receive these new themes: magazine, themes, ArtStar, poster, headline, and also we have here the interactive themes, immersive weather and emoji themes. Let me just explain what is this, guys. First, this was introduced in Harmony OS, but now it is here for EMUI 14. So as always, first everything new is introduced with Harmony OS and after that it's implemented in EMUI versions. So let's check that ArtStar theme. If we tap here, it will introduce what will happen with the theme. And of course we can personalize it. Select portrait or pet photos with abundant trendy patterns. It will add color to your do routine. Meanwhile, you can also enjoy your own specific personal theme. So let's hit on personalize. Okay, here I just shot a portrait of me. Let's select it and hit here. Now it's loading and you can see my face is AI generated. It is removed the whole background and we can touch and hold to move the image. I can put myself here or here. I can just do it like this. It's not okay. Let's do it down here. And now if you prefer that way, just hit here, hit apply. And that's it. I'm on my home screen. This is not something special, but let's check on always on display. I'm here now. Let's check on lock screen and I'm here again. Of course, we have here a different patterns. If I go again here in settings, home screen and style, themes, and select again that ArtStar, personalize. Select an image of me, it will generate it. Alright, it's done. And if I hit here, I can select a different background pattern style. I can make it like this, I can make it like this. This one is nice, I think. And also I can select with different colors. Poster, let's just hit it. Here is the intro. Preset theme, use your favorite photos for a poster cover. Customize your personal theme. Personalize, select here an image, for example this one. Alright, and you can see we have here a different poster effects, which is I'm not sure it is very okay, but Huawei like this. Also we can select here, finally we can select here icon style. Let's hit that, and you can see colors of the icons are matching now our wallpaper. This is so-called Material You theme coming with Android 13, I think, or even 12, but now we have it on our Huawei devices. Let's just you can select a different pattern for your icons. I will leave it like this. Right, also you can change here the style of that poster. Let's do it like this and hit apply. Again, something fun. We just need that fun thing. You can see the icons, the stock icons now are themed with the wallpaper. Of course, the external icons like Telegram, Chrome, and even Fusion Solar, which is a Huawei application, they are not themed. They are not themed, only the stock applications. Here we have all the Huawei apps, and you can see almost all of them are themed, but not the external applications, which I think Huawei should work on it. Now let's just lock the screen and see what happened. And here is that big poster-like wallpaper. Let's go again in settings, home screen and style, themes, and select the headline theme, which is again just like this one is poster and headline. They are just the same, but with different personalization options and different styles. Decorate your favorite photos with the headline fonts. Customize your personal theme. Let's just hit personalize. Here you can change the style of your clock, just like on every Android device and even iOS device these days. We have a different clock styles, not a big change, to be honest. You can hit edit and touch and hold to move the whole image, or just select a different image. Let's select this one, for example. All right, we are now in EMUI beta. We can touch and hold the image, so we can move it. Here you have your step counter, you have a bolded clock, a tiny clock, and different font clocks. Here again you will receive icon colors. If you tap here in the info, extract colors from the wallpaper to create matching icons, just like every Android device these days. And if we hit apply, again it is so headline and poster are almost the same, but here on the headline you can change the lock screen clock type, and it's applied even on the always on display. You can see that font style for the clock is applied for AOD, and here on the lock screen I just don't select the right wallpaper, but anyway you get the idea. Let's check the next one, which will be interactive, and here we have emoji wallpaper. Let's go for immersive weather. You can see how it is like a 3D wallpaper, and let's hit download. It's not downloaded, and let's hit now personalize. So we have a live. Let's hit here on the info. Live changes based on the current weather. So if I have rainy day here at my current location, it will change, depends on that. But also you can select different animations like rainy, foggy, and so on, and it's not necessary to wait the weather to change. Live effect duration, you can change it from 5, 10, 15 or 30 seconds. And let's just hit apply and check what will happen for the rainy environment, because here at my location now it's sunny and probably it won't be very interesting. You can see it's very cool. Let's just lock it. It's not applied to the AOD, that's important. And now on the lock screen it's applied. You can see the animations here, but it is immersive. If you get your device and start moving it, you can see the clouds are moving too. I'm not sure you can see it, but it is moving. Let's try just with a sunny environment. Alright, home, themes and interactive. Personalize it. Let's select live weather now and hit apply. I'm not sure why it needs all the time permissions, but anyway, let's apply it. Let's now lock it. And the clouds are moving a little bit again, so that's the immersive option of this weather wallpaper. I just give too much time to these options, but I just want to show them. They are funny and we need that. Of course, we don't have much of a difference from EMUI 13.1, that's why we need. Alright, here is the next wallpaper. Emoji wallpaper. Select emoji to express your mood and unlock fun 3D effects. Let's just download it. And of course, let's personalize it. Here you can select up to 6 emojis. Of course, they can be less, but you can select up to 6. Let's remove some of them. Put some fun emojis. Let's select something else different. I think you have here up to 80 emojis you can choose from. I was searching, to be honest, I was searching here for the shit emoji, but I can't find it. And here you can select the icon colors again to match the whole experience. Let's apply it. Again, the icons are matching the colors of the wallpaper, only stock icons, of course. Let's hit lock. This effect is nice when you, and even when you touch your screen, emojis are moving a little bit. Again, you can see they are moving. Here we have that nice animation. Let's go to the lock screen. Again, nice animation. So probably this is the best wallpaper, the funniest wallpaper. Now let's move to the next part, which is the camera. We have a little bit different rearrangement here. And now if you want, you can tap here and you get all these options. This is a new camera toolbox. Whether you are taking a selfie or a photo of someone else, by clicking the arrow below the shutter, you can set the camera effects without obstructing the view of the captured image. So if you want to capture something and you want just to adjust it a little bit, you have here that option. Just hit Xmage, make it vivid. You can see here on the viewfinder it is directly changed. Here you have a bright, vivid or the original settings of the Xmage. Also you have here the filters and you can check them directly here on the viewfinder. This is something nice, I can say, because it will make your shooting experience a lot easier. So let's move to the next part, which is live view. What is that? Let me just explain. Like the iPhone 14 and 15 notch called Dynamic Island, we have it now here. If we tap in tools and go for example clock. All right, let's hit play and now we can go to our home screen and you can see that live capsule. That is it. Now you can tap here and just stop it. A bunch of applications can use that live capsule. Calls, video calls, recorder, screen recorder, clock, multi-screen collaboration, wireless cast, Huawei Print and Huawei Share. These are all the applications currently supporting that live view capsule or so-called dynamic island on the iPhones. Now we have something similar in Xiaomi HyperOS, and of course it was again in HarmonyOS, but now we have it in EMUI 14. If you have a call progress, again it will be here in that live capsule. We can just hit record and just go like this. It will again go in that live capsule or live view as Huawei call it. Again, something visual, not a big deal, but just brings a better experience to our Huawei devices. And of course we have the new Super Hub. So if you go somewhere in a web page, for example like this one, and you select something, you can hold your finger on the selection and start moving it. You can see we have here that drag here option. Now drag to Super Hub, touch and hold images, files or selected text, then drag to Super Hub to store temporary. So let's hit next, drag all items out, touch and hold to drag all items out at once, drag individual items out, expand Super Hub and select one or more items to drag out. Alright, let's hit got it, and I already have a text here. If I touch and hold here, let me just do that, and I will paste it here. You can see I have now two things in my Super Hub. I have something else here I want to select. And if I hold again, I can move it to my Super Hub. Maximum of 15 items can be dropped, so there is, because it selects the whole web page, I can only select 15 items, and it was selecting even the images and so on. I just don't select the right. Let's remove that, and here now we have three things in our Super Hub. And if I go now in Notepad and want to create a new one, I just can swipe from here and my Super Hub will appear. If I tap on it, I can move things individually. Here I have one, I can move here the picture. Let's give it the permissions. And of course I can move here the last text I copied. This is something very useful. It will be here, that Super Hub, and you just can copy and paste things and switching between the application. This is very useful. If we pinch to our home screen, select service widgets, and now we have cart folder. Let me just hit here and select that, add to home screen. We can move others like this one, add to home screen, and of course we can select even a notepad, add to home screen. Anything else coming from files, we can add it to home screen. And when we are ready, we can just go to our home screen like this, and we have these cards. Of course we can stack them on one on top of each other. Just hold here and start moving them like this. Swipe to cycle through widgets. All right, yes, that's exactly what I want to do. And just hold on that last one, and now we can just cycle through all these widgets. Swipe down for further edit. Yes, I already understand, but here this is the so-called cart folder of the widgets on your home screen. Again, something useful and fun. So we have something new about our privacy again in settings. If you scroll down, we have now that so-called privacy center, and you can check how frequently your apps access your phone's data. Privacy center comes with a dashboard with permission access history and risky app behaviors identification. So you have it here, view full history, and you can see which application are using your permissions. Maps were using location 4 times, Telegram was using the camera, the folder, and so on, permission usage while locked. And of course from here you can just disable the permissions of every application which you want to do this. So this is the new privacy center coming with that dashboard, and you can better control permissions you give to every application. And of course, if we go here in security, we have something else. We have the security center, and security center will scan your device to detect potential harmful apps and viruses. It will also identify malicious apps to protect your phone. You can see this is my device security, my P60 Pro, virus scans, 66 scans, harassment filters, zero blocks, find device disable, lock screen or and so on, and you can see my security records here. And here comes the most important part, which is the new Arc Engine coming with EMUI, which will bring smoother animations to us. How? Like this. If you can see, this is becoming almost like Harmony OS animations. Everything is very smooth. We have tons of new animations, wallpaper effects, zoom and out, and everything is very fast and smooth. Very good animations coming with this new EMUI 14, with this new Arc Engine. You can see what happened. Everything is very smooth. I'm not sure you can see it, but it is here and it's really smooth. Personally, I didn't test the camera very in deep, just to check we have improvement in the camera, in the image quality and video recording, but I will do that later, and of course we will inform you. But this is almost everything I can find with EMUI 14. Is that the update we deserve? I'm not sure. If you ask me, Google services are still working. Yes, they are working by using microG, and you know what's the best? Every device up to now using EMUI 14 can use microG services. This is something which I was expecting for a long period of time, because everyone was asking me how can I use microG on my Huawei P60 device. I already have a video about this. It was working only in EMUI 13.1 for Huawei P60, but now it is working for every device using EMUI 14. So all devices participate in beta, and all devices which will receive EMUI 14 can use microG services. So probably the biggest update for EMUI 14 is the native use of Google services. Almost native. We can use now microG on every device which is using EMUI 14. Let me just show you. If you are going microG webpage, microG.org, if you go there and you just hit on download, from there you can download that microG project and install it on your EMUI 14 device. Guys, you can see from here we have here the microG services. We can just download them and we can just install and use microG services for our devices. And you can enable this system spoof signature for every device using EMUI 14. That was very important. Very happy about this, and everyone which is using now EMUI 14, let me know down in the comments, is it working for his device or it's not working. So guys, to sum it up, what we have here with that EMUI 14, we have a magazine themes, interactive themes, live view, SuperHub 2.0, Arc Engine, new smoother animations coming with that Arc Engine, privacy center and security center. That's almost everything new coming with EMUI 14. Thanks for watching. If this video helps you somehow, don't forget to subscribe my channel and like my videos. Have a nice day.